Hey, it's Drew Bennett from Big Damn Kid, and for the past few days I've been putting out different videos with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the MEGA Bloks version of the classic cartoon, the 80s cartoon of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Well, there's also some with the bad guys, and I've got one here with Rocksteady and a couple of foot soldiers. So we got the foot soldiers and Rocksteady, and it's 107 pieces, so let's get to building that. So here are all, most of the parts, and something I found interesting is that while Rocksteady is built, the 3 foot soldiers are not. And so far with these sets, the figures have been built. And so I found that interesting that only Rocksteady was the one that was built, but that's probably so that they could show him in the box when you go to buy him. So I'm going to build the foot soldiers. The foot soldiers built from about 17 pieces. And so I think some of them are together, like the legs, they're in 2 separate pieces, whereas when they're counting it, they're apart. So what I'm going to do first is put his lower half together. Alright, so we're going to put the hips there and pop that into the upper torso. So we got his hips and his body there. And the rubber sash belt serves dual purpose. It hides this, and it is also a decoration. And let's see, we'll find his head. Pop his head on here. You can put his legs on. 1 leg. 2 leg. There we go. Put his head on too soon because I forgot to put on this part. Don't ask me what it's called. I don't know. Alright, so here's our foot soldier guy, and he also has these van braces on his arms. I can tell you what that is, but I can't tell you what the thing around his neck is. Alright, so 1 and 2. And maybe I'll give him a weapon. And here is a foot soldier. The 3 foot soldiers have been built, and Rocksteady was already built, so now let's move on to their display. So building the base is pretty simple. You've got 3 of these 2x12s, and you've got 4 of these 2x4s. So we're going to start with a plate and a 2x12, and we're going to build 1 corner of it. And we're also going to take a 2x4, and that's what's going to attach each new plate together. So across the front is going to be a 2x12, and then what's keeping it together is a 2x4 that's half and half. Put that in, that there, that, and now we have our base. So the next thing we're going to do is attach the manhole covers, and the manhole covers are kind of interesting. You've got 1 line in between these 2, but the next one goes directly next to the last one because there's only space to add 1 line in between that last one. So we've got those, and that's where all the characters are going to stand. So that's their individual stands. So we can add all the characters there. But first we have to add the piping. Now the pipes are kind of funky. They're 2 the same shape, but 1 standing up and then 1 is to the side, and you have this 1 piece in between. You have to kind of make it balanced so that the pegs stand there, because this isn't attached to anything. And then on this side, you have 1 little piece that's sticking up to hold that in place. So that's how the pipes go on. And then you start adding things like the pressure wheels and other items and then the images. So we'll put those on next. So I added the little bits onto the pipes, and then I set up the images. And what they did this time is they actually showed you where the images are supposed to go, gave them letters, and then showed you where you're supposed to put them. So this one is D, and that goes there. And letter C is that one, and it goes here. B goes right here, and A goes on up over here. So it actually lets you know where they're supposed to go. That was better direction than I had seen before, so that's good. And here we have the completed base with Rocksteady and the 3 foot soldiers. We can then pull in our Ninja Turtles. So we could bring in Raphael and Mikey, Donnie, and Leonardo. Got to pull back a little to see that. And that's all of them. And then we still have Bebop. And we'll do Bebop tomorrow. Alright, so that was another piece of the puzzle with the Ninja Turtles. And the display for the classic television show. This one was Rocksteady and the Foot Soldiers. Tomorrow we're going to do Bebop. This is Drew Bennett from Big Damn Kid. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook as Big Damn Kid at BigDamnKid.com. And if you like and subscribe and you comment, you'll get to see more of these videos. Thanks for watching.